Are you feeling it? That pressure from the economy? Well, you're definitely not alone. So today, we're gonna move past all that anxiety. We're gonna build a real, practical blueprint for not just getting by, but actually thriving. All right, let's just dive right in. Yeah, this really cuts right to the chase, doesn't it? It's not about what might happen anymore. Nope, that economic shift we've all been feeling, it's here. And you know what? Just accepting that, just looking it in the eye, that is the absolute first step to dealing with it. And I bet it feels a little something like this. Am I right? I mean, prices are higher everywhere. Groceries, gas, you name it. That paycheck that used to feel, comfortable, now it feels stretched so thin. And underneath all of that, there's just this constant hum of anxiety, isn't there? About your job, your income, just this feeling that the ground isn't as solid as it used to be. Okay, so let's put a name to this feeling. Let's just call it what it is. We're in a new economic season. So when we say economic winter, what are we actually talking about? Well, it's pretty specific. It's this long stretch of time where your money just doesn't go as far. Why? Because inflation is climbing faster than your paycheck is. The cost of just living is going up, and all of that pressure lands right on your shoulders. And this is a huge mental trap that, let's be honest, we all fall into. On one hand, you have what we hope is true, that this is just a quick storm, it'll pass. But then, there's the reality. And the reality is, this is a long season. Things have fundamentally changed. So just sitting around waiting for things to go back to normal, that's just not a strategy anymore. Which brings us to a really critical point. In this new season, you can't just expect to be financially stable. That's just not how it works anymore. It's something you have to actively, intentionally build for yourself, like brick by brick. Okay, and that leads us to this really dangerous idea, this illusion, really, the belief that someone, somewhere, is going to step in and fix all this for us. Let's talk about why that's just not going to happen. I mean, it's the question on everyone's mind, right? When things get tough, you kind of look around for help. But in this economic winter, who are we actually expecting to show up at the door? Let's get real about official help for a second. Governments, they're slow. They react, they don't anticipate. And any programs they do manage to roll out are usually pretty limited. The release gets tangled up in red tape and is always delayed. And here's the kicker. Even if you do get help, it almost always comes with strings attached. It creates dependency, not freedom. So here's the big takeaway from that. Just sitting back, waiting for a rescue package, hoping things will magically fix themselves, that's not a neutral position. You're actually making a choice. You're choosing to be vulnerable. All right, so if waiting around is a bad idea, then what's the answer? Well, it all starts with a huge shift in your mindset. We have to move from just being optimistic to being actively prepared. I mean, this really says it all. Think about it. In a real, actual winter, you don't survive a blizzard by sitting inside and hoping it gets warmer. No way. You survive because you prepared ahead of time. You insulated the house, you stored up food, you made sure you had heat. It's the exact same logic we need to apply to our money right now. Okay, so what does that preparation actually look like in economic terms? Let's break down this metaphor. Your shelter, that's not just your one job. It's your income systems, plural. Your heat, that's your skills, the things that give you leverage and make you valuable. And your storage, that's not just a checking account, it's your savings, your investments, the resources you've automated and set aside for a rainy day or, a long winter. These are the tools we need now. All right, enough with the metaphors, let's get practical. How do you actually start building this financial shelter? Let's get into the blueprint. First things first, we have to get our heads around this. The old model of job security is broken, it's gone. Relying on just one income stream is incredibly dangerous. It's total exposure. Having only one main skill, that makes you fragile. And counting on just one employer, that's a single point of failure for your entire financial life. The new job security is self-reliance, period. So here's a simple but really powerful 3-step plan. Step 1, learn. I'm talking about learning skills that are in high demand, skills that give you leverage. Things like coding, sales, digital marketing, even a skilled trade. Step 2. Build. You take those skills and you build systems that work for you. This could be a side hustle, freelance gigs, an automated investment portfolio, anything that brings in money without you having to trade every single hour for it. And finally, step 3. Scale. This is where you figure out how to create value that isn't tied one-to-one with your time. That's how you really unlock your earning potential. And hey, listen to me on this one. The goal here is not to be perfect. You don't need to go out and build some kind of financial mansion overnight. That's not the point. You just need to start laying the bricks. You just need to build a shelter that's strong enough to hold. It's all about making progress. And that brings us to the end here, and honestly, the most important part of this whole thing, because it really all comes down to a choice that you have to make starting right now. Look, this economic winter, it doesn't care about your good intentions. It doesn't care what you are planning to do. It only rewards one thing: preparation. So the time to act is now. It's time to stop waiting for permission. It's time to stop waiting for relief. And it's absolutely time to stop waiting for a rescue that is not coming. Because here's the ultimate truth. This is your responsibility, yes, but it's also your power. No one is coming to build this shelter for you. No one else can. You are the architect. You are the builder. And the best part? You can start today.
Like this video, share it with your friends and colleagues, and don't forget to subscribe for more real tips and insights for your business or brand. For information on attending a private live group consulting session, visit events.𝐬𝐻𝐫𝐤𝐫𝐢𝐻𝐿solutions.net. See you there.